You are definitely on your phone, mate. This white card, this guy's got his phone on his lap, which I've just seen. Yeah, he's touching it on his lap.
This video by Luke emphasises for me why I don't have any issues with the type of people that report people using their mobile phones, such as Cycler Mikey. I also think that anybody who's worked in an industry where you have to talk to the victims or next of kin of victims of phone using drivers would probably feel the same. The I'm stationary or I'm doing it at low speed so there's no harm defense just doesn't wash with me. I've seen firsthand how people who have been using their phone while stationary become distracted by the phone, then set off from stationary distracted and cause damage to property or cause injuries or even worse, fatal incidents. Studies show that people are distracted for many seconds after putting their phone down, and it's this distraction that can cause harmful outcomes even when people are using a phone while stationary. Personally, I just don't understand the need to use a phone whilst in motion or stationary. Like, do you not have the self-discipline to stop doom scrolling that you need to reach and do it in traffic or at a red traffic light? If so, what does that say about you? Now, I know that somebody's going to come along and say, what about emergency use? And I get it. But I'd say to anyone who says that, have you ever actually received an emergency phone call? Or are you just reaching to something to be able to justify your existing phone usage whilst behind the wheel of a vehicle? There's just absolutely no need to be hands-on with a phone in any situation. If you're taking an important emergency phone call, the vast majority of cars these days have Bluetooth. Why isn't your phone connected? Or if it doesn't, they certainly have a speakerphone. If you're getting an emergency call somehow and you can see who's calling and you need to pick up, there's the speakerphone option. There's zero reason why the phone would need to be in your hand. I'm also going to point out, because I know that it's probably coming if this video does well, if your head's emptier than an all-you-can-eat buffet after Job has been at it, you're going to say, how come Luke can use his phone behind the wheel? And all I'll simply state to you is, if you can see both of his hands in the video, what do you think he's using his phone with? I know he doesn't have an extraordinary schlong that has a mobile phone holder attached to it. He's using video recording glasses, which can be activated by voice. If you put a comment in asking about his phone usage, when you could clearly see both of his hands, what's going on up here? Lovely jubbly, sound as a pound.